Hi everyone, I'm Luyin. Today I'm going to present the theory of mind or TUM and how it affects early childhood experience. The following presentation will combine ideas taken from both contemporary research and seminal article. We look into how socioeconomic as well as cultural factors impact TUM development in the course of children's development of social, emotional, and intellectual competence. A study hypothesis and a proposed methodology based on this finding and also present. Let's begin. So what is the theory of mind? TUM describes the cognitive ability of a child to be able to view others as having different knowledge, belief, desire, and intention than their own. This is basic social cognitive skill developing in early childhood. Let's break this down. Core concept. TUM comprises aspects like the understanding of other people, emotion, predictability of behavior, and insight into the other person's intention. The false belief test, a test when a child predict another behavior using a belief in false information believed to be held by the other person, has been widely used in research on theory of mind. So what is the importance of this? It allows children to understand, cooperate, and navigate complex social situations. Misunderstanding and social issues are much more common without TUM. TUM development lays this basic for social competence, which will be so vital in later years. Over time, we will see how parent and culture influence in this development. TUM developing stage, research has identified key milestones. By age 2-25 months, toddlers begin to recognize that others have emotions such as happiness or sadness distinct from their own. By age 3, they can understand desire, for instance, knowing that another person may want a toy they themselves don't like. By age 4 and 5, children typically pass false belief tests. This marks a significant leap, as it demonstrates an understanding that others can hold beliefs that are different and sometimes incorrect. However, these milestones are not universal in their timing. As we will see later, cultural norms, socio-economic environment, and parenting style influence the pace of development. The graph on this slide visualizes the typical sequence of TUM development, emphasizing the gradual and cumulative nature of this skill. Before developing into the recent research, let's briefly review foundational study. Rebecca's test 2005 argued against simulation theory, focused on the rules of error in TUM development. Simulation theory posed that we understand other mental states by simulating them in our mind, but sex highlighted how mistakes in reasoning actually improve our understanding of others over time. Jason Mitchell 2005 critiqued the divide between simulation theory and series theory, suggesting that a hybrid approach may better explain TUM development. Callahan et al. 2005 conducted a cross-cultural study and find that while the proportion of the TUM is universal, cultural factor affecting timing and specific manifestation of this skill. This foundational article set the stage for exploring newer findings that build on this concept. Let's look at how they explain our understanding. Culture play a significant role in shaping TUM development. In 2019 study by Tom Ropa and Colette examined children in Ireland and New Zealand. New Zealand children perform better in TUM tests overall, especially those involving cognition. Iranian children excel in understanding desire, reflecting cultural emphasis on relational dynamic and community value. The bar graph illustrates this result comparing TUM test performance across two cultures. What explains this difference? Parental communication style are key. For example, Iranian mother often discuss other mental state, while the New Zealand mother focus on children directing mental state talk. These cultural nuances influence how children developing basic TUM skill. Another factor affecting TUM is socioeconomic data (SES). Becky et al. 2021 studied low-income preschool students in U.S. and find differences in how these children developing TUM compared to the affluent peer. Economically disadvantaged children show delays in reflective social cognition, but developing intuitive skill on time. Poverty-related stress and limited access to enriched experience likely contribute to this difference. The line graph here illustrates the varying sequence of TUM developing among children from different XES backgrounds. This finding underscores the importance of providing target intervention for children in low-income settings to bridge development gap. Lastly, let's connect TUM to school readiness. Euro 2024 examining relationship between TUM school, peer relationship, and school adjustment in preschool children. Strong TUM school will link to positive peer interaction and a greater liking for school. Conversely, children with poor TUM school were more likely to experience school avoidance. This result emphasized the roles of TUM in preparing children for academic and social success, highlighting the need of early interventions. Building on this finding, I propose the following research question. How do cultural differences in caregiver mental talk influence TUM development in preschool children? It is hypothesized that children with greater exposure to child-directed mental state discussion will have early TUM milestone, regardless of cultural background. This is in line with the result of Tamer OPA and suggests that a common factor may be parental communication pattern influence TUM. Let's now focus on the methodology for proposal research that ties determine the effect of social, economic, and cultural factors on preschool theory of mind development. The sample will include 30 children aged between 3 and 5 years. They will be randomly selected from different social, economic, and cultural backgrounds. Two main criteria to separate the participants into groups will be cultural context. The child will be developed into a group representing individualized culture, typically for Western world, and collectivist culture such as those in East Asia. Levels of education and parental income. We can consider the influence of social economic status on TUM development, measured by parental income and their educational attainment. Family background questionnaire. The parenting style, communication channel preferred, and other specific detail about family background will be collected using standardized questionnaire. Managing TUM assignment tests. TUM development will be assessed through two main tests. Forcibly tests. This include the famous Saliana test, whereby children make inference about other people's beliefs based on minimal information. The children's ability to differentiate between his knowledge and that of others shall be put into the test by this activity. Emotional attribution test. According to the design outlined several 2021 study, the emotional attribute test will assess children's ability to comprehend and decode emotional state of others. The study will document and explore group variance in social, economic, and cultural background. Statistical methods such as ANOVA will be used to identify pattern and significant association between characteristics of family and background and TUM result. This thematic approach ensures that research comprehensively covers the interaction between cultural, SES, and TUM. Based on the body of literature and early research finding, this analysis emphasized to make the following focus for performing of high social, economic, and collectivist group. Whenever the culture may be, the children from wealthy family will more or less as TUM tests. This also corroborates finding that of Hill and Divine 2015 in terms of how parent environment, enriched setting, and availability of social arts enhance cognitive development. The children in the collective culture, for example, the East Asia, due to the emphasis on interdependence and sharing idea, may show advanced emotion, attribute, and relational understanding. Lay in resort constrained environment, children from low social economic background or those who have grown up with limitation on resource may indeed display delight some TUM milestone. 3. Less frequency exposure to enriching experience and less mental style talk within the home environment likely contribute to this. Cultural neurons in TUM manifestation. TUM therefore may be wiring the cognitive components such as understanding abstract belief more in individual culture, whereas emotional understanding is improving by collective cultures. The interaction between this predicted pattern of socio-economic position, cultural environment, and TUM performance are illustrated in this graph. Such findings will shed light to general as well as situation-specific change in TUM development. So when we combine this, we get a pretty comprehensive picture. Parenting practice, socio-economic circumstance, and cultural norms are affecting the developing TUM. The picture chart below shows the relative importance of each of these elements, and a great proportion can be attributed to parental style, especially to parents talking about the mental health. SES and cultural variation also an important factor that affect character and the rates of TUM development. With a clearer understanding of this effect, Teacher, legislator, and caregiver can develop special techniques to help children development. Now, let's look at this wider implication of the proposed research in potential contribute to the study of children development. Consider the broader implication of the proposed study and in potential contribute to the field of child development. Tailoring education strategy. The result might provide education with recommendation for constructing cultural sensitive strategy. For example, more group activity to enhance relatation skill among teacher in collective society, and more problem-solving tests independently among teacher in individualized context. Target intervention for disadvantaged group. The study insists on the need of treatment directed at children from families with scarce resources. Program might offer as a TUM enhanced activity, role-playing game or storytelling, or parent education course focus on encouraging conversation about mental state. Longitudinal study. Further research show following the children longitudinally in time to establish cultural linkage of how socioeconomic and cultural factors affecting TUM development. Neurodiverse individual incorporation. According to Taramo 2022, the research on TUM needs to be extended toward children with neurodiverse, such as autism spectrum disorder (ASD), to enhance our understanding of how TUM vary between different stages for development and more specialized approach can help at these children. Addressing this issue, the study will advance and integrate understanding of TUM and its roles in social and cognitive development of children. The information will guide practice and policy in clinical alongside educational context. To summarize, state of mind from a significant milestone in infant development. Its milestones, social, economic, and cultural influence, and wider implications on academic and social attainment have all been discussed here today. I would like to thank you all for your time. And any question you may have, be welcome. The reference list, including both assigned and recent work, is attached here. These references have informed the conclusion and the idea presented today. Thank you.